Our Osmo Pocket reviews have been very popular, and thank you to everybody that's watched them so far. Many of you commented that the Osmo Pocket audio was better in our review than in other reviews. In this video, we'll explain why, and we'll show you how to improve your Osmo Pocket audio. Okay, so it's quite ironic that I'm talking about audio quality in this video, but I'm currently in a restaurant and it's the best place that I can be to record this. So I'm currently using Adobe Premiere, and the version that I'm using is Adobe Premiere Pro version 12, which is basically CC 2018 edition. You'll see here I've got the clip that you'll probably all recognize. It's from our 4K part 2 video, which is the full testing of the DJI Osmo Pocket. And in this video is a clip where I'm talking to the camera at the very beginning. So what I'm going to do to simplify this is first of all just cut out all of the other clips in this timeline so that we're just left with this one here. Now, many people in my video review did comment that the audio quality sounded so much better than other reviews of the Osmo Pocket. And so what I'm going to do is use this example clip, which is straight from the camera, raw from the Osmo Pocket in 1080p, with the original audio included down here, to show you what I do with the Osmo Pocket audio to enhance it. Now, it's also worth mentioning that the processing that I'll apply to the audio here and show you is exactly the same processing as that I would apply to any audio source. And video and content creators shouldn't just use a raw audio source from any device. Even the most expensive premium microphones require some sort of normalization and filtering to make them sound right, and also to balance them with the rest of the audio in the video clip. Now, if I hadn't applied any filtering to the audio, you would see it exactly as you can see it here on the timeline. You can see that the audio clip here has no special effects applied to it. It is just raw and direct from the camera. But as many have commented, that audio does sound rather tinny, and it hasn't got a lot of depth or bass to it. Face track has automatically enabled because it can see that I've turned the camera onto the selfie mode, where basically it swivels the gimbal 180 degrees so it points back. So what I normally do with any audio, first of all, is normalize the volume. Whenever you're editing in Premiere, always have the volume levels visible, and if we play this, you'll notice that the volumes peak at around minus 12 decibels, which is far too low. And that's obviously because I'm doing a selfie here and I'm a little bit far from the microphone. So the first thing that's really important with content that you're uploading to YouTube is to normalize that volume up to peaking at minus 3 decibels. That's pretty much a broadcasting standard. So what we're going to do on the left-hand side here is use the volume panel. We're going to play our clip and we're going to keep adjusting the level to normalize it up until the audio is peaking at minus 3. So let's play that now. So looking up to 5 decibels boost at the moment, 6 decibels boost, and now you can see that we're peaking at minus 3, which is just about right. And what that means is that the audio is going to be normalized and balanced with the rest of the audio that you're mixing with, and also it just means for processing the audio is going to sound far better. So that's our volume normalized. The next thing we want to do is actually improve the raw quality of the audio, and we're going to do that by applying an effect. The audio effect that you're looking for is the Parametric Equalizer, which you can see here in the search results. So simply drag that onto your clip, and that's not really going to make any difference yet because we now need to fine tune it. So now go into your effect controls panel, and you'll notice you now have Parametric Equalizer listed here. Click on Edit, and you can now apply some defaults in here. Now, there are a number of presets that you can apply, one of which is the vocal enhancer, and I actually use that as the baseline for my audio enhancement on the Pocket device. So if we apply the basic preset vocal enhancer, that will actually probably suffice for the majority of you. So let's now play the clip with that effect applied and see if you can hear the enhancement in the audio. Face track has automatically enabled because it can see that I've turned the camera onto the selfie mode. Now that does definitely sound better than the raw audio, but it's still, for me, not perfect, and I want a little bit more bass in there. So what I'm going to do now is tweak that Parametric Equalizer a little bit more. Now I've already got a preset that I've tweaked already, so actually what I'll do is drag my preset onto that clip, Audio Osmo Pocket, And now we can look at the settings of that equalizer and compare the two. So looking at the two presets and comparing the two, you'll notice that the main difference that I've made is to boost the mid-range or the mid-tones in that filter. That just gives the audio a little bit more warmth, and the difference is quite substantial. It looks minor, but it does make a big difference. So let's roll the clip again now with the enhanced audio, and this is the same enhanced audio as you heard in the live review on YouTube and all of the other pocket reviews where I've used the original audio. Face track has automatically enabled because it can see that I've turned the camera onto the selfie mode, where basically it swivels the gimbal 180 degrees so it points back. Now if you want this preset on your Premiere instance, all you need to do is apply the parametric equalizer, and into it, when you click edit, input these figures that you see here, and that will duplicate mine exactly. All you now need to do is right click on the parametric filter, click Save Preset and enter a name for it, and then in future all you need to do is drag and drop that onto any future clip and it'll apply all of those settings automatically. So that's about it. We've normalized our volume, which is very, very important. Be sure to do that. We've also applied filtering, which will improve the sound overall. Be sure to give that a try on your clips, comment below with your thoughts, give the video a thumbs up, and of course click subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Thank you very much for watching.